Hello, my gorgeous Cancer. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your weekly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, and it's in between the 6th and the actual 12th of June 2022. So this weekly horoscope tarot card reading is for you, my gorgeous Cancer, and it's in between the actual 6th and the actual 12th of June, 6th and the 12th of June 2022. My gorgeous Cancerini, I want to say something to you, and this is going to be quite important indeed. You are going to have a very interesting sign, very unique sign, very unusual sign, but this is going to mean to you so much. And the sign I'm talking about is going to become absolutely obvious at the beginning of the week. The sign that I'm talking about, it's actually going to really be so personal to you. It's going to inspire you and it's going to motivate you. And above all, how is that going to happen? Because you will know exactly who you can trust. This is going to mean to you like a big time so much. The sign that you're going to have at the beginning of the week, it's going to show you who you can trust to, but at the same time it's going to boil down, it's going to lead towards the specific part of your life that you can trust yourself, and you can trust that part of your life as well to take it on. This is going to help you so much when it comes to you, but when it comes to your personal spiritual freedom as well, because something is also going to be like kind of confirmed to you at the same time, something that was on your mind that you were worrying about so much, and this is also going to be pretty much so the beginning of a step towards a very, very big direction in your life. On another hand, my gorgeous Cancerini, it's just gonna like kind of require pretty much so from you to make an important adjustment when it comes to your life. So it's all about the management, and it's all about compatibility, and it's all about really pretty much so knowing, which adjustment in your life do you need to make, and the adjustment is actually going to manifest in a form of you needing to recognize which priorities changed, and you will know what this is, because purely 1,000,000% you have to do what you think is the right thing to do, not anyone else. This can only comes from you. But the fact that you are gonna really pretty much so are gonna be aware of like who you can trust to. This is also gonna be playing an important role here, because what you're gonna do, you're gonna start here something, a powerful realization that you're going to like have here, and this is that inspiration as well. And at the same time, this inspiration is gonna take a further 25 to 26 days until you realize something else. Now, in the further 25 and 26 days are actually going to bring you really successful moment with things that you have already been working on, and that successful moment is also going to help you to understand the importance of doing things in your own way, exactly the same you want to do them from the beginning. I'm not saying it's bad to go to ask for advice, but sometimes from certain people, but sometimes people can be so strong and they can be so powerful, not necessarily that bad or negative, but their opinion just takes over because their energy is so strong, and that just messes up with your spiritual journey, because you're not doing what you should be doing. And even if it's the wrong thing, you're gonna learn out of it, and you're gonna gain something so magnificent out of it when it comes to your spirit, when it comes to your soul, and when it comes to your journey on this earth. So this is why this is so important, my gorgeous Cancerinis, indeed. On another hand, by the time you get to the meat part of this journey, meat part of this journey, I suppose, yeah. But by the time you get to the meat part of this week, my goodness, there is gonna be a bit of a tower situation that you are going to have, and this is really going to surprise you. And for those of you who don't know what a tower situation is, it's just a very much so like kind of like an unexpected situation, which is really going to surprise you. It's going to blow you away just a little bit. It's going to be like, oh my god, it's going to make things just a little bit shaky, but not because of what happened, but because of the actual differences of opinion. It's something that's really going to affect you when it comes to the actual differences of opinion, you know. And this is why this tower situation is going to happen. So it's to do with you and somebody else perhaps having a certain conversation, and then suddenly, you know, you're having such a different opinion, and there is something really bizarre and strange that you're going to find out about that person through that opinion. You're not going to be able to believe what that person actually believes. You're not going to be able to believe like what that person is having on their mind. You're not going to be able to believe that that person doesn't understand something that you understand, that it's completely obvious, you see. And this in itself, it's really going to affect you, you know. And it's like a kind of complex situation, but the bottom line is it's just going to cause a bit of like a really kind of, and this is to do with that unexpected event, which is going to kind of affect your stability just a little bit. But then at the same time, you know, you are going to become aware of someone who is not maybe that nice, and someone who's just like kind of like maybe using people, and someone who is not being nice to other people. And then that in itself, it's just really going to work kind of okay for you, because you are going to become aware of like a different side to someone. And then sometimes we just get like to the certain pattern, to the certain point of our lives when we just kind of drift away. So this in itself, it's already kind of like a really showing me that you are kind of in the process in between, like drifting away from that person. And karmically, it's not someone who you are kind of completely connected to right now. It's not someone who you are completely crazy about. It's not someone who you see every day. It's not someone who you see every week. You know, it's just someone who's just been in and out of your life like every now and then. And but then now, this is really going to be something that is going to make you aware of their real face. And it's not really kind of like a maybe that this is like a horrible person or evil person or anything like that. But you just have to understand, you know, that people are different, and people have a different element and level of understanding. Some people understand like quite a lot about life, and some people just don't understand. So those people who understand a lot about life, you know, they're going to be fine. But those things that don't understand a lot about lives, they're never going to understand the certain things that you understand at this moment in time, you see. So this is something that you're going to understand, and you're actually going to be really pleased with yourself as well. You're going to realize how clever you are, how powerful you are, how intuitive you are, and this is going to make you even stronger, you know. So this is only going to work in your favor, because you will know that after that moment in time, there is going to be a very strong sense of direction that you're going to have, that it's actually going to be confirmed to you through this situation, my gorgeous Cancerini. So you see what I mean, how things work in life really interestingly, how things kind of turn around, like, do you know what I mean, like when we least expected. You know, we learned so much about through every single aspect of our lives, you know, that we live, through every single person. You know, we learn from everyone, everything, and everyone is our teacher. And this is exactly what the situation is going to be here, because it's actually going to work really beneficial for you. By the time you get to the last part of this week, you know, it's all about you really kind of like working on like your own devotion, my gorgeous Cancerini. What means to you the most? You know, the last part of week, you know, it's going to bring the best out of you. What means to you the most? What makes you feel so good about yourself? What makes you feel alive? What makes you feel excited? You're going to find yourself being so like kind of like a floating around it in a really nice way, and feeling really re-energized at the same time. So it's all about your own devotion, and knowing exactly, oh my God, what do you need to work on the most? You know, it's going to just kind of be obvious at the end of the week that you need to work more. No matter what is going on, no matter what is happening, you need to put more and work more towards something so special in your life, something so particular, something that makes you feel so good about yourself, something that makes you feel like so amazing that you're doing this, you see. So when you find yourself like tempering with that absolutely mind-blowing big mama energy, at the same time you are going to, like, you know, when you're working on your own devotion, then you're like, oh my God, you're doing the right thing, you're creating something magical. And sometimes things can take a long time, but sometimes they can like go like that. But it's not about like timing, it's about how we feel. It's about our productivity. It's about knowing that we are doing the right thing. It's about like getting closer to our spiritual point, in our spiritual journey, what we are here for. Every single one of us has got some kind of a mission. So this is with your life mission, my gorgeous Cancerini, on this earth. So that in itself is going to bring the best out of you, and it's going to make you feel very active, and it's going to make you feel very determined, and that is just like really going to give you so much strength. It's going to bring a deep emotional feeling. You are going to find yourself on a stage, like when it comes to the spiritual quest, where you want more out of a life, but even more so, you are gonna have a mind-blowing idea. Please pay attention to what this idea is. Please take this idea on. You will know what this idea is. This is the brand new idea. It's about to slide into your life. You need to recognize this, and you need to take this on immediately. Okay, my gorgeous Cancerini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.